He hasn't exactly embraced the microphone lately, but there's a sudden urgency to this outing at the podium.
It will be approved very, very quickly, we hope.
Operation Warp Speed is the last shot at pandemic control in this administration's locker, a project to invent, approve, make and distribute a free vaccine dose for all.
The American people can be comforted with all the news this week that help is on the way.
The elderly and most vulnerable would be first up.
They could be used for immunization in the U.S. population in the month of December.
If not, Donald Trump has no plan B on offer.
This administration will not be going to a lockdown. Hopefully whatever happens in the future, who knows which administration it will be, I guess time will tell, but I can tell you this administration will not go to a lockdown.
He took no questions, but that one nod to a future administration's as close as he's got to acknowledging his days at the White House could be numbered. Based on current rates, warp speed can hardly come soon enough. Even if the vaccine program runs to plan, only 10 or 20 million people will have received a dose by the 20th of January, when responsibility for it should transfer to Joe Biden. That's only an assumption, though, of a smooth and regular transfer of power, which can hardly be assumed based on the events of the last week or so. The Biden team's growing anxious over information it's being denied.
The need to get the full access we are entitled to, and the full access that the American people want us to have, it grows each day.
The president's clinging to his claim the election was rigged, even when confronted with a statement by those responsible for monitoring the process that the November 3rd election was the most secure in American history, and there's no evidence that any voting system was in any way compromised. One tight result has fallen Mr. Trump's way. North Carolina's now being called for him. Consolation, but still not enough to surpass Joe Biden's Electoral College tally, and still no concession either.
It is one more step in delegitimizing not just the incoming Biden administration, but democracy generally. And that's a dangerous path.
The world watches each step along that presidential pathway. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Washington.